Hey everyone, I'm Jori Richard. In this video, we're gonna start reading the 42 laws of Maat. And this is gonna be used to reprogram our minds so we begin putting good seeds into our mind and then we reap a good fucking harvest of good fruit and shit that isn't polluted. So this is how we reprogram our mind. If you read the 42 laws of Maat every single day, it's going to impact the way that you live. So this is what I have to do in order to reprogram my mind so I could cut away all the fat and bullshit and lies and things that are chiseled in my subconscious mind. So we're going to knock that shit out of there with the 42 laws of Maat. So I'm going to do this every day and then go live on YouTube and read this shit out loud. This is something we all need to hear. And it's even more beneficial when you read it and when you vocalize it and then express that and have words coming out of your mouth materializing into the physical reality. So here we go. The 42 divine principles of Maat. Number 1. I have not committed sin. Fucking Bible says, if anyone says that they're without sin. This shit was written 2,000 years before the 10 Commandments. And you got the serpent. And so Christianity took all these things that will enlighten you, the key of knowledge, and it fucking hid it. And it told you, well, if you go over here, well, then you're of the devil. And these things are bad. When that's the exact information you need in order to receive enlightenment. And who actually really is God? The one that lies to you or that tells you the truth? So it's just fascinating how the first principle of Maat is, I have not committed sin. What the fuck have I done? What is the worst thing that I have done? I have not committed sin. But I went to church and I heard, you are dead. You are nothing. And I was a sinner and I needed to be saved. But the first law of Maat is, I have not committed sin. I have not committed robbery with violence. I have not stolen. I have not slain men or women. I have not stolen food. I have not swindled offerings. I have not stolen from goddesses. I have not told lies. I have not carried away food. I have not cursed. I have not closed my ears to truth. I have not committed adultery. I have not made anyone cry. I have not felt sorrow without reason. I have not assaulted anyone. I am not deceitful. I have not stolen anyone's land. I have not been an eavesdropper. I have not falsely accused anyone. I have not been angry without reason. And that comes to the Bible too, when Jesus says, if any man is angry at his brother without reason, well, he's in danger of the condemnation. And fucking satanic Bibles, the ones that are put out by secret societies and shit, say, well, if anyone is angry, you're in danger of the condemnation. That's not what the fucking Jesus said. He said that if anyone is angry at his brother without a cause, he shall be in danger of the condemnation or damnation. Something like that. Something, damnation, condemnation. So that only refers to people who are angry without a cause. If you just get fucking angry at people for no reason. But getting angry and having a reason, justifiable behavior, and even sometimes when it is justified, we can't just be fucking blowing up. Even though I should be mad at that motherfucker, I can't, because then It's best to forgive your enemies and bless those who persecute you, just for your own sake, so you're not carrying around this fucking hard heart and you're pissed at this fucking person even when they're not around. So that's why it's good to just forgive people, and it's for your own sake. So if any man is angry at his brother without a cause, if you get angry at your brother and you don't have any reason, you're in danger of the condemnation. You're going to feel like shit. You're projecting your own self upon your brother because that's in fact you. So if you're telling someone, you're retarded, you're stupid, you're actually talking to yourself because that person is a reflection of you. Anything you do, if you're racist, if you're hating on people, you just pretend that you're talking to yourself. Your subconscious mind thinks that it is the only person in existence. It doesn't realize that there's other people on the earth. So whenever you talk to someone, your subconscious mind is like, well, if you're having road rage and you're like, fuck your mother, you're a piece of shit. Your subconscious mind is like, you fuck my mother and I'm a piece of shit. And then that's the kind of shit it picks up. So this is what the law of Maat says. It says, I have not been angry without reason. So you could pervert that and say, I have not been angry. But the 20th law of Maat says, I have not been angry without reason. I have not seduced anyone's wife. I have not polluted myself. I have not terrorized anyone. I have not disobeyed the law. I have not been exclusively angry. I have not cursed God, goddess. I have not behaved with violence. I have not caused disruption of peace. I have not acted hastily or without thought. I have not overstepped my boundaries of concern. I have not exaggerated my words when speaking. I have not worked evil. I have not used evil thoughts, words, or deeds. I have not polluted the water. I have not spoken angrily or arrogantly. I have not cursed anyone in thought, word, or deeds. I have not placed myself on a pedestal. I have not stolen what belongs to God, goddess. I have not stolen or disrespected the deceased. I have not taken food from a child. I have not acted with insolence. I have not destroyed property belonging to God, goddess. That's some good shit. So you got the last one, I have not destroyed property belonging to God, goddess. And then there's so many instances in the Bible where you're just breaking down the fucking altars, breaking down the altars of Baal. Anyone that doesn't believe in Jehovah, the God of Israel, we're going to break down your fucking gods and then cut your heads off because you don't believe the same shit that we do. You better get with the program because Jehovah is the Almighty God. But the 42nd law of Maat says, I have not destroyed property belonging to God, goddess. So even if you go to a church or if you fucking graffiti and on the side of a church, if you notice, lots of people that do graffiti, they leave the churches, they don't fuck around with the churches, and they're actually going by the 42 law of Maat. It says, I have not destroyed property belonging to God, goddess. So anything that, and that can go to anything because everything belongs to fucking God. So don't be destroying people's fucking property and shit. Because that's destroying your own property, and you are in fact God. So don't be fucking up your own shit. I have not spoken angrily or arrogantly. I have not polluted the water. Yeah, there's fucking fluoride and chlorine, heavy metals, and all this bullshit in our fucking water. So let's not pollute the water. Let's not put shit in the water and then just take shits in our boat and then just empty it in Lake Michigan. Let's have some concern for other people and let's not pollute the water. And when we fuck the fertilizer, because that's where all the fluoride is coming from. The fertilizer, we make fertilizer and the byproduct is hydrofluoric acid. And these companies want to dump it off into something, so they tell us that our teeth, it's good for your teeth. So that we brush our teeth with the fluoride and then our body absorbs it. And then it stays in our body forever. So we're holding we're storing their fucking byproduct of hydrofluoric acid and they dump it directly in our water supply, which violates the 34th law of Maat. It says, I have not polluted the water. I have not used evil thoughts, words, or deeds. Like, I wanted to put a fucking death spell, a curse on my dad before and fucking kill his ass. But then that's just me projecting my own thoughts upon other people. And I think crazy shit sometimes and I get angry. I'm a human being just like anyone else, but that's no excuse. So whenever I realize now, whenever I project this shit on other people, like if you're putting a death spell on someone and you're getting a live chicken and bringing it to Bachelor's Grove Cemetery and then fucking cutting its feet off and then wrapping it around your fucking enemy's picture and then burying it in the ground, saying your mantra, you're actually doing that to yourself. And it's like, yeah, the shit will work because that person is in fact you, but you're killing yourself also. Because you have to realize that you're one with these other entities. And even if someone is on a different radio station, a different frequency, they're still one with you. You're still a part of them. You're connected. And that's why magic does work, because you're sending forth vibrations into yourself. It is just another reflection of you. And then we are connected. So we can influence other people from a distance, from our thoughts. And that's why magic is forbidden, because you can actually kill a motherfucker using a death spell, using magic. But it's like, do you really want that person to die? You have to ask yourself, do you really want that person to die? And you're going to come to the conclusion, no, I don't really want him to die. I'm just fucking mad at the moment. But then when you do, if you do put enough energy and then send it forth into that person, know that that is your lower self or somebody that is just another frequency of you. And you're going to end up impacting yourself with the same exact curse. So you might end up fucking dying. So it's not good shit. And you shouldn't be cursing anybody, because you're cursing yourself. I've not falsely accused anyone. I've not been angry without reason. That's all good shit. I just went into being angry with your brother without a cause. I have not told lies. The devil is a liar and the father of it. I'm for the truth, and anything that I want to be surrounded with, I vibrate on the level of truth. And when I hear fucking lies, I'm not even going to entertain that shit anymore. I know what's going on. I know people are being fucked with and they're being programmed and under mind control. And if the shit didn't work, people still wouldn't be doing it. There are neuroscientists that know how our fucking brains work, and they're getting in there, they're fucking with people, they're making sure that everyone remains a slave and they're all docile and they just shut the fuck up. So we're reading the 42 divine principles of Maat every single day, and that's the way that we're going to reprogram our mind, and it's going to erase the bullshit that was put there by people that had their own private agenda running, and then put the shit in my mind in order to take advantage of me and inevitably fuck me over. And then just fucking utilize my energy and then suck me dry like a fucking leech. Well, go and fuck yourself, because I'm not playing this stupid game anymore. Your money and paper chasing game and working for the banks, because working for the devil. The spirit of greed, the fucking spirit of the European fucking Caucasian that comes over here and then kills everybody. And anyone that doesn't believe the same thing, we're going to impose our crazy fucking myths upon you. And then if you don't believe it, we're going to kill your ass. And then that's what the European mindset did. Fucking enslaving black people, killing Indians, killing fucking magicians, and people that are connecting with the universe, connecting with the nature around them. Well, this mindset came in and fucking brutally massacred everybody, enslaved people. And now this mindset is also human farming and keeping everybody in slavery, distracting them with technology, and then giving them shit fucking information that is not going to impact their life and lead them completely in the wrong destination. And it adds anxiety and all this pain and suffering in people's lives because you're not living with nature and you're going against the grain. The river is going this way and you're going the opposite direction. And that's why life can be so hard, because you're running under a shitty fucking program people got in your mind, and they're just trying to get over on you and utilize your fucking energy, make you a slave. But the door is open. We can leave anytime we want. But the first step is to realize and say, hey, I don't want to be a slave anymore. I'm done. I don't want to be a slave. Do you fucking hear me? I don't want to be a slave anymore. So that's why we're reading the 42 laws of Maat, and this is going to reprogram our mind. And the destination is Costa Rica or Belize. We're going to move out there and connect back to nature, and then leave fucking Babylon and all this fake Matrix, Maya, this stupid fucking reality that you're not going to win. And then Ty Lopez will put the carrot in front of your nose and say, hey, you can do it too, you can do it too. But we're playing a game that is practically impossible to win. It's like, who the fuck are these people? I'm running under a program shit chiseled in my mind to keep me at a certain frequency, at a certain vibration coming forth from me, that I just attract fucking slave wages and poverty and bullshit, because somebody else that had the secret occult knowledge got over on me, and they're utilizing the mass amount of people, because someone has to put the fucking cheeseburgers in the bags. But I'm done. I'm not being a slave anymore. I'm done. That's the first step, to realize that, hey, I don't want to be a slave. And I'm going to move to Costa Rica, eat the fruit off of the trees, breathe the fresh oxygen in, and then drink clean water that I collect from nature. Because the water around here, it is acid rain. And it'll kill you. And then if you get it out of the tap, there's fucking, it's purified because there was shit in it. And then there's all this heavy medication and heavy metals, fluoride, chlorine, and it just totally meant to just kill a human being. Just whatever you put in there, just put a bunch of chemicals, the worst shit that you can. The whole purpose is to kill these motherfuckers and to get them coming into the doctors and just rake up these bills, and then get the insurance companies paying for it, and it's a big circle. Just get this fucking wheel rolling. Just keep the wheel rolling. Fill up the beds, charge the people's fucking insurance, and keep the ball rolling. Keep these fucking slaves coming to work, and just give them enough to keep them happy. But that's what we're doing. We're going to reprogram our subconscious mind with the 42 laws of Maat. And it's going to delete all the Christian bullshit and myths that were presented in a way that this was reality. And then we're going to substitute that, transmute the energy, and realize what the Bible really is. It's a science book based on astrology. So we delete this old program that puts everyone into bondage and just harvests people for money. And we're downloading the new program that gives us everlasting life and peace, and allows us to break free and then say, hey, I'm not really a fucking slave, and it's time to leave. The 42 Laws of Maat. I'm Jori Richard. Thank you for watching.